Meth lab busts are down sharply in Albuquerque this year, but that's not because meth use is down.
Police say criminals are figuring out different ways to make the dangerous drug, and their new methods are even more dangerous. News 13's Selena Westervelt is live in downtown with the story.
Diane and Dick, so far this year, Albuquerque police have busted 11 meth labs. Now compare that to 45 last year. It could be any neighborhood in any part of the city, criminals hiding behind a toxic secret, meth labs. But now they're harder for police to find and twice as dangerous.
It's harder to find because they can put them in backpacks, they can put them in crates, hide them very easily.
Sergeant Patrick Vicky with APD says meth labs are now like luggage. Crooks pick them up and take them anywhere. He says in Albuquerque, meth makers are using a one pot and something known as a shake and bake methods. Now that's where crooks put all the ingredients into one container, shake it up, let it sit, and wait for the chemical reaction.
It's a lot smaller, it's a lot quicker. Instead of maybe an hour or two it takes to cook, or 3 hours, you can do it within a 15 to 20 minute time period.
This man, 32-year-old Dwayne Wendt, was arrested in October for doing just that. 2 police officers who came in contact with the chemicals were sent to the hospital. Sergeant Vicky also says the shake and bake method is super dangerous because it's twice as likely to explode. He says the fewer labs they're finding is directly tied to the new methods. Now they're more difficult to notice because they require just a few items. Compare that to the setup of a typical lab that requires large amounts of chemicals, a stove, and multiple containers and tubes that were super easy to spot and smell.
There's hardly any odor to them at all because the cooks are getting smart about it. They're finding ways to hide the odor, the smell.
Now, police say numbers are also down because of the government's crackdown on sales of cold medicines that contain pseudoephedrine, and Albuquerque police are tracking those sales as well. It's a main ingredient in making meth, and it's illegal for anyone to buy more than 7.5 grams or about 2 boxes each month. Back to you.
Thanks, Selena. A majority of this year's meth lab bust police have stumbled upon by accident while investigating other crimes. They busted 2 this week alone, one on Sunday and another on Monday. Both were in response to domestic violence calls.